or the virus.
Over the years, HIV has been a long-term problem, most especially to our country, the Philippines. But what does HIV stands for? HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, a type of virus that can be transmitted through sexual activity or through breastfeeding. And if left untreated, it can shorten one's lifespan due to serious infection.
As of 2025, health authorities report that an estimated 252,800 Filipinos are living with HIV, with an average of 57 new cases diagnosed daily across the country. The Philippines continues to face the fastest growing HIV epidemic in the Asia Pacific region, driven largely by rising infections among young people aged 15 to 24, with the majority of new cases occurring among males.
HIV is acquired and its transmission. So HIV is transmitted when certain body fluids from a person with HIV enter the bloodstream of another person. The primary routes are sexual contact, which is through unprotected anal or vaginal sex, which involves the exchange of semen, preseminal fluid, rectal fluids, or vaginal fluids. Sharing needles, which is by sharing contaminated needles, syringes, or other equipment used for injecting drugs, which carries blood, and mother to child, which is during pregnancy, childbirth, or breastfeeding, through blood and breast milk. And it's also important to note that individuals with HIV who take their medication consistently and maintain an undetectable viral load can sexually transmit the virus. Undetectable also means untransmittable. So where HIV originate? HIV is a descent of the simian immunodeficiency virus, which naturally infects chimpanzees and sooty mangabeys. Its original host is the main strain of HIV, which is traced back to subspecies of chimpanzee in West Central Africa. Its initial transfer, the virus is believed to have jumped from chimpanzees to humans, a process called zoonosis, when people hunted and butchered the animals, exposing open wounds or cuts to infected blood. Estimated location and time, the earliest known case and genetic analysis suggested that the virus began spreading in humans around in the 1920s or near Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, has no cure, and that's why prevention is so important. It attacks the body's immune system, making it harder to fight off infections and diseases. Once a person gets HIV, they will need treatment for life. That's why protecting ourselves and others is the best thing we can do. HIV can be prevented in many ways. We should always practice safe sex and use condoms correctly. Getting tested regularly is also important to know our status early and avoid unknowingly spreading the virus. We must never share needles, razors, or anything that might come into contact with blood. Prevention isn't just about protecting ourselves. It's about protecting everyone around us. Through awareness, education, and responsible actions, we can all help stop the spread of HIV and build a healthier, more compassionate community.
Or the virus can even